Buenos días, damas y caballeros. Les damos la más cordial bienvenida al Patio de la Paz del Palacio Nacional de la Cultura, en donde llevaremos a cabo la firma del Memorándum de Entendimiento sobre el Programa Conjunto de Seguridad. Para dar inicio, reconocemos la presencia de las autoridades que serán partícipes de este importante evento. Señor Francisco Jiménez, Ministro de Gobernación de la República de Guatemala. Señora Kristi Noem, Secretaria de Seguridad Nacional de los Estados Unidos de América. Delegaciones de ambos países, señoras y señores. En este momento, damos paso a la firma del Memorándum de Entendimiento sobre el Programa Conjunto de Seguridad entre el Gobierno de la República de Guatemala y el Gobierno de los Estados Unidos de América, firmado por el señor Francisco Jiménez, Ministro de Gobernación de la República de Guatemala, y la señora Kristi Noem, Secretaria de Seguridad Nacional de los Estados Unidos de América. A continuación, daremos paso a la declaración a los medios de comunicación, para lo cual cedemos el uso de la palabra a la señora Kristi Noem, Secretaria de Seguridad Nacional de los Estados Unidos de América.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Today is a historic day, not only for the country of Guatemala, but also for the United States of America. What we have done here today is signed an agreement that is a joint security agreement, which will set forward unprecedented opportunity for us to share information to go after those who would wish to perpetuate harm against the citizens of Guatemala and the United States of America. This joint security partnership will allow us to share background information, biometric data sharing, criminal vetting, and so individuals and security protocols at our airports, at our ports, at our borders, and also between our intelligence agencies so that we can better protect the families that live in our countries. I'm so grateful not only for the President's leadership on this, but also the Minister's leadership on this in pushing forward this unique opportunity for us to become partners to protect our citizens. We also have some agreements that we are pursuing as far as security operations at our airports. We had discussed this morning in our meetings that we had with the President and on the bilateral level about what we can do as far as joint operations to go after criminals that would wish to do individuals harm, what we can do to make sure that we're sharing technologies, working with private companies on the newest and latest and greatest technologies when it comes to drone surveillance and also counter-drone technologies that will help us take down those that are using this to go out and proliferate the narco trafficking that we see every day in our countries. We also talked extensively about cybersecurity and what we can do to harden our critical infrastructure. As many people know, the Department of Homeland Security is an agency which has 23 different components that are responsible for not only protecting the homeland of the United States of America, but also every citizen that is there that comes in and out of the country, every single product or good that enters the country or leaves, but also we are the cybersecurity agency of the nation. And our job is to not only hunt down bad actors from other countries that may wish to do us harm, such as the PRC, China, North Korea, Iran, Russia, but also that we would harden our systems and help protect our electrical grids, our water infrastructure, and also work with small and medium-sized businesses to give them the information that they need to keep their citizens safe and to keep their necessary daily needs going forward. We shared and discussed how we can work together and continue to build partnerships with Guatemala to share that information with them to the benefit of their nation. We so appreciate the President and the Minister's leadership on migration efforts, on the fact that they have built out programs for that when Guatemalans choose to come from the United States back home here, that they will not only be welcomed and that it will be facilitated, but also that they will be able to have a government that supports them with housing, with caring for their families, with training for jobs so that they can provide for their future and for their children and for their grandchildren. This country can be an example to other countries and can be a leader in the partnerships that we can build and then hold up as an example to other countries on what they can do to welcome home their own citizens. I was so incredibly proud of the President today when he talked extensively about how he wishes to take unaccompanied minor children and reunite them with their families here in Guatemala. We have hundreds of them identified in the United States that President Trump has identified already and found that were trafficked or were separated from their families. Many of them are Guatemalans, and the President has indicated that he would like to help facilitate that return to their families and help them with their education and their training quickly, and would work with us to do that. That is a compassion that we rarely see that rises to the highest levels of government in many countries, and I'm grateful for Guatemala for being a leader in this program and what we can do working together. Unaccompanied minor children is a program under the ORR program in the United States that I'll work with Secretary Kennedy on to facilitate that as soon as possible. I do want to thank you all for hosting so many of our individuals that work on security operations here in this country. Our Customs and Border Protection units have a presence here, as well as HSI. We work with the DEA, FDA, other individuals. We also work with many of our law enforcement individuals and the Department of Justice to help make sure that we're working on extradition efforts of those that are the most dangerous, that would need to return back home to the United States to face consequences for their crimes, but also what we can do to return Guatemalan criminals here so that they can face justice for the crimes to which they have perpetuated. I am incredibly proud to work for a president, and President Donald J. Trump, who cares about his country, who cares about strong borders, and also believes that the law should be applied equally and fairly to everyone. And he has worked extensively and has reached out to many different countries to build the types of relationships like we have here in Guatemala to make sure that we are helping to facilitate that with them as well. Both he and this country want to keep our citizens safe. And in discussing this visit with him this morning, he sends all of his best to the people of Guatemala and is grateful for you and for your hospitality, but also your work to keep America safe and to keep your country safe and to continue to do that together in a united way. May God continue to bless the country of Guatemala, and God continue to bless the great United States of America. Thank you. Gracias.
Seguidamente, escucharemos la declaración del señor Francisco Jiménez, ministro de Gobernación de la República de Guatemala.
Señora secretaria, muchas gracias por sus palabras. Queridos colegas, autoridades, invitados y amigos, en particular la delegación del Gobierno de Estados Unidos que nos acompaña. El acto que nos convoca este día representa un paso histórico en la cooperación internacional en materia de seguridad, un avance que refleja nuestro compromiso conjunto por proteger a nuestras poblaciones y fortalecer nuestras fronteras. La firma de este memorando de entendimiento entre el Ministerio de Gobernación de Guatemala y la Oficina de Aduanas y Protección Fronteriza de los Estados Unidos a través de la señora secretaria simboliza un acuerdo firme, urgente y decidido, que nace del deseo compartido de construir un entorno más seguro para todos. Este acto no solo es un símbolo de la voluntad política, sino también de la voluntad técnica de nuestras instituciones en trabajar de manera coordinada y efectiva. Es un reflejo del espíritu de colaboración que nos impulsa a unir esfuerzos, compartir información